Tiru from Jalan Kayu. Generally, people agree that we need to recycle land so that the future generations have equal opportunity to buy flats. But people are also upset that HDB flats have zero value at the end of the 99-year lease, meaning that the CPF used to pay off the flat also disappears, and they have little left for retirement. Your comments, please.
Tiru asked me why at 99 years the house has no more value. I think the answer is because when we sold you the flat, we sold you a 99-year lease, which means you pay a certain amount of money. The flat is yours for 99 years. At the end of 99 years, you give the flat back to the government. That's what a 99-year lease means. It's like when we sold the hawker stalls to the hawkers for 20 years. 20-year lease. They got the stall for 20 years. During it, she can use it, they can operate it, they can sublet it. At the end of 20 years, it comes back to the government. It's the government's again. And some of the stalls have already come back to the government. For example, at Chomp Chomp and a few other areas. I think Chomp Chomp has come back already, right? But certainly some of them have already come back. So at the end, it's over. But is it fair? I think it's fair. You buy a property, we give you a price. In fact, we give you a subsidized price. The property is worth a lot of money. You can live in it. After 5 years, you can sell it. If after a certain time, you can also rent it out. And even do lease buyback with the government. If you buy a house which is 99 years old when you get married, say when you're 30 years old, then by the time you retire, say when you retire at 70, that's 40 years later, that means the house still has 59 years of life left. So that's enough for you to live in for free for the rest of your life, plus extra, unless you happen to live until 129 years old, which maybe one day somebody will, but so far, very few. So actually, we've given you a house paid for by the time you retire, and it has enough value, it's got enough life for you to live in it for the rest of your own retirement. And furthermore, at the end, it still has maybe, if you live to 90, maybe it's got 30, 40 years beyond that. So it has value, value which you can use, value which you can give to your children. Your children may not want to live in it, they can sell it, they can give it back to the HDB. But at 99 years, it comes back to the government. You have got 99 years of use out of it. Well, the government gets back the land, recycle it, and redevelop for somebody else. I think that's fair. I think that is the fundamental point which we have to understand. Because if we made it forever, or we said at the end of 99 years, you give me back the house, I give you back your dollars. Well, then what about all the years when you have been living in the house? You must pay rent, right? Which I don't think is the deal. So I think that we have to understand this. At the end of 99 years, the house must come back to the government. In between, what can I do to help the house keep its value? Well, I got HIP, I got HIP2, and at the end, to make it more convenient for people to give you choices, I offer you VERS. You don't have to take. It's up to you. But I think it's a good arrangement, and I hope that we will be able to make the terms so that some people will take. When does the VERS come? The VERS comes after the house is 70 years old. It doesn't mean that it will come on the 70th year on your birthday. But it means after 70 years and before 99 years, you got a good chance of having VERS.